Good day, everyone. This is Ruben Enterprise. So I want to be taking us through Caribbean skirts now. So what do we call a Caribbean skirt? You must have been seeing it around, or you have been hearing about a Caribbean skirt. So when you talk about a Caribbean skirt, it is a step-by-step skirt. So you can have a Caribbean skirt that is having like 3 steps. You can have the one that have like 4 steps. So whatever it is that you are making, maybe it is 3 steps or 4 steps or 5 steps, what you just have to do is that your skirt length, let's assume it is 40, and you are making 4 steps. You will divide it by that 4, you will have 10. So this your 10 is the length of each step. How are you now going to go about it? What you will do is that your first step will be like times 2 of your waist, or your waist plus half of your waist. That is, let's assume your waist is 30. So the first step, the fabric you'll be cutting out will be 40. No, sorry, it will be 45. That is plus half. 30 plus 15, that is 45. That's the first step. That is in yardage. But in length, lower part like this, down like this, whichever way you understand it, what you'll be having is 10 inches. That is, you'll be measuring your 10 like this, and whatever yardage or lengthwise, that is this 45, is what you'll be measuring like this. So that is your first step. So when you pleat it, not pleating this time, most of the time Caribbean skirt is gathers. You gather it, it is gathering. You gather it on your machine, or whichever way you know how to make gathering. You gather it. So when you gather it, what you must have is this 30, which is your waist circumference. So once you have this 30, you have your first step. Automatically your second step, remember that when you are cutting the first step, I said what you'll be using, that is in yardage, is this 45. In length is your 10. So now when you gather this 45, you must have 30. That will be your waist circumference, because that is the first step, and it will be the one that you are adding your band or whatever to at the upper part, close to your waist, that is your waist region. That's why when you pleat this, sorry, when you gather this, you must have 30, which is your waist circumference. Now what I'm saying is that automatically your second step, when you gather your second step, it must give you 45. Why? Like I explained in pleated outfits or pleated skirts, this concept of gathering your 45 to give you 30 doesn't mean the yardage of the fabric is reducing. It doesn't mean that everything you now have is 30. It is still that 45. What you have done is to make room, accommodate more fabric. That is, you are keeping excess fabric. You are making a very long outfit to become short by doing what? By pleating or by gathering. So this your 45 is still what you will have at the base of that skirt, of that first step. It is still 45. What you have done is that you have reduced it. You have kept that 45. You have reduced it. You have tried to manipulate it in such a way that around your waist region you now have 30, but it is still 45. That's why automatically your second step, after gathering it, you must have 45, because you'll be joining it to the base of the first step. So this 45 now that you need, you know that when you gather it finish, you must have 45. You can decide to add half of this again, like we did here. You might decide to add half of this will be like 22 and a half. Yes, so that's 22 and a half. Now when you add it to this, you will be having like 67 and a half in yardage. So that 67 now is the length in yardage of the outfit, fabric rather, that you'll be cutting out. But the length like this still remain constant, and it is still 10. So this 67 now is what you will gather to have this 45. So when you have this 45, that region at the upper part where you have 45 is now what you'll be joining to this one at the base of this. That is, let's say this thing is like this. Your Caribbean is like this. The first step, the second step, the third step, and the fourth. So this first step, this is it. At the base here is where you'll be adding this after you gather it to become 45, because the base here is 45, while the upper part here will remain as 30 after you must have gathered this 45 to become 30. So now you will gather this also to become 45, because that is what you have at the base of the first step here. So what you will now have at the upper part of this 67 is this 45, and you will join it to this. So that is the upper part. For the second step, it must be 45. So that is how you go about it. For the third step also, you know that automatically the third step will be this after gathering, because that's what you have at the base of the second step. So you are going to add again half to this one. So that's why Caribbean skirts or Caribbean outfits consume a lot of fabric. So if you look at all this yardie that we are having, it is a lot, but the length remain constant as 10. What we just do is add half inches that you'll be using to join it. So that's how to go about a Caribbean skirt till you arrive at your 4 steps that you need. And at the upper part, you just put your band and your zip, and your Caribbean skirt is ready to rock. But note, whatever you have or whatever you use to derive the previous step is what you will have to arrive at the next step. That is, you use 45 to derive 30. So the second one, you must arrive at this 45. That is, from here you must go back to this 45 so that it will join it at the base, and it will continue like that until you have your 4 steps, 5 steps, or 3 steps that you want. So that's how to go about the Caribbean skirt. Thank you for watching. This is Rob Enterprise.